And I know you probably get this question a lot. And since you are a screenwriter in Hollywood and have had, success as a screenwriter, what do screenwriters do to stand out of the crowd? Because there's so much more competition. Even when you were doing From Earth to the Moon, it's a massive different business than it was then.
Well, I mean, I'll say something that buyers will often say, like producers, when you're pitching something, or like executives at studio or network or whatever, which is that they love it when a writer comes in with something that only they could have written.
Right.
That's really their voice, their personal obsession in some way. Now, not every script can be 100% your personal obsession. How many personal obsessions do we all have? But your particular point of view on the world and on the story and the characters that is different from how anyone else would have done it. I mean, it takes time to cultivate a voice, and that's really like at a mastery level when you have that kind of voice that people go, wow, that's Shane
Black.
Kaufman.
That's
Charlie Kaufman, or
Tarantino.
Tarantino, Woody Allen.
Sorkin. Right.
Yeah, Sorkin for sure. Yeah, it's like cultivating who you uniquely are, so that what you're doing isn't trying to stand out. It's just being organically you as a unique individual that's unlike anyone else and any other writer, and you're applying that to whatever you're writing.
And that is a rarity. If you start thinking about how many writers can we name off the top of our head that their writing style is so distinctive, just by like you read a few lines and you're like, oh, that's a Tarantino script, or that's a Sorkin script, or that's a Shane Black script, or that's a Kaufman script, or a Woody Allen script. Like they're just so specific.
And I don't know that it needs to be so distinctive that anyone could tell right away, but it's just like, I mean, Vince Gilligan, same thing.
Yeah.
He's got a very particular voice. He had on the X-Files, he had on Breaking Bad. And so it doesn't have to be so crazy specific that you're like no other writer on earth. It just has to be you, fully you. And if you're fully you, you're going to be unique. And if you fully can somehow follow what interests you and what you think is good, I believe that's the path to standing out, rather than trying to sort of like game the system and make yourself stand. I mean, certainly there's marketing tricks and people like, get scripts to people in weird ways or whatever. But in terms of the work actually holding up and standing on its own, that's what I would say.
Yeah. I always tell people that if you are yourself, there is no competition.
Yeah.
Because you can't compete against, you just can't. It's just, I mean, I'll never be Kaufman. I'll never write like Sorkin. That's that. And as much as you try to be them, you're never going to out Sorkin.
Yeah.
You're never
doesn't need two of them anyway.
Exactly.
They need one of you.
Exactly.